Thanks, Tricia. Now I'm going to speak in studio with Dr. Buehler. Thank you, Dr. Buehler, for joining us.
My pleasure.
Now, I know that we're coming up on our annual Vespers concert. Can you tell us, for those that don't know, what Vespers is?
Vespers originally was an evening prayer service in the church, and there was a lot of music, generally. And so for a long time here, we've used that title to go along with the Christmas programs because they occur in the church, and there's a lot of music. This year is the 77th annual, so more than half of the life of Baker has been accompanied by Christmas candlelight Vespers. This year, it's Sunday, December the 2nd. That's next Sunday. There will be a performance at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and very often folks from out of town come to that because it lasts about an hour or a little more, and they still have time to get home before it gets dark or the weather closes in on them. The next performance is at 7:30 that same evening. Each of the performances is different only because of the lighting in the church. In the afternoon, we start in daylight, and some of the stained glass windows are just beautiful as the sun sets. And the first performance ends there sort of at dusk. But there's candlelight as the performance closes. And then, of course, the nighttime one is all in dark and candles. The church is decorated for Advent and the Christmas season, and so it's really pretty as well. And the performance is going to be by a number of ensembles and groups from the music department. There'll be 3 choirs: the concert choir, the university singers, and chamber singers. The orchestra will perform several pieces. Flute quartet or flute trio, I think, this year will perform some things from the Nutcracker Suite and some other pieces. There will be classical Christmas choral music, and there will be carols also sung and played by the orchestra. So it'll be a pretty broad spectrum of literature performed.
Now, are some of these pieces traditional that you do, or do you change them every year?
There are pieces in the performance that are changed every year, and usually the university singers' pieces are new every year, all of them. But we've sort of found a formula, and so many of the pieces that the concert choir or the chamber singers perform are pieces that we've repeated from past years and have sort of become favorites. If we try a new piece next year and it doesn't work out so well and nobody's really struck by it, we can replace that with a different piece. But generally we have several sets of music, and often much of the music is repeated from previous years.
Now, is Vespers a club, or is it a branch of the music department? How can people get involved if they're not?
If they're not now involved and want to perform in the groups, they can enroll. It's not a club. None of the performing groups in the music department are at the club level. All of them are courses, and you enrolled in them. You get credit and grade and the whole bit. And as are all the courses in the music department. Many of the folks who perform are music majors, and these courses are part of their degree programs. So it's not really a club. There is a club in the music department, and that's the Collegiate Music Enthusiast National Conference, or CMENC. But that's a non-academic and non-enrolling kind of group. So,
for students that are interested in music but have never had any experience, is there a beginning level to where they can do this?
There is. In almost every of the organizations. We've got beginning class piano, class guitar for beginners. University Singers is a group that doesn't require any audition for membership or for enrollment in the class. And there are always some folks who have not been very active or never been involved in music before. But there are also always a number of people who just want to sing in that group and who have sung forever. The easiest way the folks can get from campus can get involved in Vespers is just to come to one of the performances. It'll be a great way to start the Christmas season. We've heard for years and years that folks around here generally leave Vespers feeling like it's Christmas now, and that's the goal. All of the music is very easy to listen to, stuff that folks can hum along with, have heard performed in other places. So.
Now again, one more time, remind us when the show is and the times.
So Vespers, the 77th annual Vespers, will be 4 o'clock and 7:30, Sunday, December 2nd, Baldwin First United Methodist Church Sanctuary. There'll be a reception after each performance down in Fellowship Hall, and the United Methodist women help us with that. So really it is one of those things where the community, the church, and the school all combine. I know the President's office hosts receptions between the two Vespers for folks, and it really is a university-wide event. And it would be great to have even more of the students involved.
Right.
So everybody come and see and hear.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, and good luck at your concert.
My pleasure. Thanks.
I don't know where Jessica is. I don't know. What do you want me to do? What? Run now? No. We're going to go to a commercial break, but we'll be right back.
Welcome back. KNBU reporter Tricia Shelton and Jessica Mulvaney went to talk to students to see their plans during Dead Day.
I think I'll probably study a little bit and then go hang out with some friends and relax a little bit, get ready for finals.
And my plans for Dead Day are to study a lot, get ready for finals.
Plans for Dead Day are to study extremely hard because I have 2 finals the day after, and I'm also doing a program for my girls in Irwin because I'm an RA. It's going to be making Christmas cards for the elderly home and also having a pizza party.
I'll probably sleep in, then study for a few finals. I mean, I don't know, I probably won't hit it too hard, but just get some review in, and then, just hang out.
I plan on probably getting a little catch on some sleep because a lot of the professors tend to put some, emphasis on testing right before the finals as well, and then probably doing a little bit of studying because, that's what you do before finals. So I just figured I might make the time worthwhile.